Hello guys and welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to show you the most iconic movie wedding dresses of all time. These are the gowns that made us swoon, gasp, and dream of our own big day. Whether you're a fan of classic romance, modern chic, or fantasy drama, there's a movie wedding dress for you. So let's get started with the countdown. Number 10. The Hunger Games Catching Fire. Starting off our list is the stunning wedding dress that Katniss Everdeen wore in The Hunger Games Catching Fire. The dress was designed by Tex Saverio and featured layers of organza, thousands of Swarovski crystals, and silver flames. It was meant to be a symbol of rebellion against the oppressive capital, as it transformed into a Mockingjay costume when Katniss spun around. This dress was not only beautiful, but also powerful and defiant. Number 9. The Great Gatsby. Next up is the glamorous gown that Daisy Buchanan wore in The Great Gatsby. The dress was inspired by 1920s fashion and created by Catherine Martin and Miuccia Prada. It was made of ivory tulle and embellished with pearls, sequins, and crystals. It also had a low waistline and a long train that added to the elegance and sophistication of the look. Daisy looked like a true jazz-age princess in that dress. Number 8. The Sound of Music. One of the most beloved movie wedding dresses of all time is the one that Maria von Trapp wore in The Sound of Music. This dress was designed by Dorothy Jenkins and made of white silk satin. It had a high neckline, long sleeves, and a fitted bodice that flared out into a full skirt. It also had a long veil that was held by a floral crown. Maria looked radiant and angelic in the dress, as she married Captain von Trapp in a beautiful cathedral. Number 7. Funny Face. Another classic movie wedding dress is the one that Audrey Hepburn wore in Funny Face. The dress was designed by Hubert de Givenchy, who was Hepburn's longtime friend and collaborator. It was made of white chiffon and had a boat neckline, a T-length hemline, and a sash around the waist. It also had 3/4 sleeves and a matching hat with a short veil. Hepburn looked chic and charming in this dress as she danced with Fred Astaire in Paris. Number 6. Love Actually. When it comes to the annual Christmas rewatch, Keira Knightley's bride look in Love Actually is the subject of much debate, but we actually love her character's eclectic style. It's a mashup of many eras and influences, a pretty darling look for a church wedding, it has to be said, and includes a cathedral-length train, a long-sleeved feather-adorned sheer overlay, and a crop top with lace trim. Number 5. The Notebook. Even though Rachel McAdams' alley never actually walks down the aisle in her wedding gown, it is still stunning. It's a fitted, sheer lace and satin number with a retro look that would look stunning on a modern bride. It's a little more risque than your typical 1940s wedding dress. Number 4. Come Dance With Me. Without this stunning gown, no collection of the greatest movie wedding gowns would be complete. Even if you haven't seen this obscure Italian-French drama starring Brigitte Bardot, you've probably seen something very similar to her wedding gown, which was created by Jacques Esterel and has since been copied numerous times. Number 3. Funny Girl. In a ridiculous scene intended to make audiences laugh, Barbra Streisand's Fanny Brice dons a wedding gown and a fake baby bump for a Broadway musical performance, and what a dress! Despite the 1930s setting of the movie, it has a distinctly 1960s vibe thanks to its elaborate floral neckline, embellishment, and elegant lace overlay skirt with train. Number 2. The Princess Bride. One of the most fairy tale-like movie wedding dresses is the one that Buttercup wore in The Princess Bride. This dress was designed by Phyllis Dalton and made of red velvet. It had a square neckline, puff sleeves, and gold embroidery on the bodice and hemline. It also had a matching cloak and crown that completed the royal look. Buttercup looked gorgeous and regal in this dress as she married Prince Humperdinck in a forced wedding. Number 1. The Bride of Frankenstein. And finally, the number 1 movie wedding dress of all time is the one that the monster's mate wore in The Bride of Frankenstein. This dress was designed by Vera Weston, made of surgical sheets and gloves of bandages. It had a capped column silhouette and a high collar that framed her face. It also had a striking contrast with her black hair and white streaks. She looked very scary chic in this dress, and she was introduced to Frankenstein's monster in a dramatic scene. So, these are the top 10 movie wedding dresses that we think are the most iconic and memorable. But of course, there are many more beautiful and amazing wedding dresses in movies that deserve to be mentioned. Some of them are the blue and white dress that Cinderella wore in Cinderella's from the 1950s. This dress was designed by Helen Rose and made of silk organza. It had a sweetheart neckline, a basque waistline, and a full skirt with floral appliques. It also had a matching choker, gloves, and headband. Cinderella looked like a fairy tale come true in this dress as she danced with Prince Charming at the ball. The pink and white dress that Elle Woods wore in Legally Blonde 2, Red, White, and Blonde 2003, this dress was designed by Sophie de Rakoff and made of silk taffeta. It had a strapless corset bodice, a ruffled skirt, and a long train. It also had a pink sash with a bow on the back and a matching veil with pearls. Elle looked like a Barbie doll in this dress as she married Emmett Richmond on the steps of the Capitol. There are many famous designers in the fashion industry, each with their own style and vision. Some of the most well-known and influential ones are Coco Chanel, a French designer who revolutionized women's fashion in the 20th century, as she introduced the concept of the little black dress, the Chanel suit, and the Chanel No. 5 perfume. She was also a pioneer of using jersey, tweed, and pearls in her designs. She is considered one of the greatest icons of style and elegance. Christian Dior, a French designer who founded his fashion house in 1946, he's famous for creating the new look silhouette that emphasized the feminine curves and glamour of women after World War II. He also introduced the concept of the total look where accessories, shoes, and makeup matched the outfit. He's regarded as one of the most influential designers of the 20th century. Yves Saint Laurent, a French designer who started his career as Dior's assistant and later became his successor. He's known for creating the Le Smoking suit, the first tuxedo for women, as well as popularizing the safari jacket, the peacoat, and the Mondrian dress. He was also one of the first designers to use ethnic and cultural influences in his collection. He's considered one of the most innovative and diverse designers of all time. Giorgio Armani, an Italian designer who founded his fashion empire in 1975. He's known for creating the power suit, a tailored and minimalist style that had become a popular symbol of success and sophistication for men and women. He also expanded his brand into various fields such as cosmetics, fragrances, jewelry, and hotels. He's regarded as one of the most successful and influential designers in the world. Calvin Klein, an American designer who launched his label in 1968. He's known for creating simple and elegant designs that emphasize comfort and quality. He also revolutionized the marketing of fashion with his provocative and iconic ads featuring celebrities and models. He's considered one of the most popular and recognizable designers in America. These are just some of the many famous designers in the fashion industry. So that's it for today's video. We hope you enjoyed this list of the most iconic movie wedding dresses of all time. Let us know in the comments which one is your favorite and why. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye!